chat. How we doing tonight? Welcome in, everyone. Let's see here. Sending feeds to YouTube and Kick. Oh, maybe sending feeds to Kick? Already? I'll have to play Minecraft on stream again? What am I doing? Let's make some coffee. Oh, I know what I was rolling over there for. I need to turn you on. There we go. Now we got Mr. Wiggles following us, too. How we doing, Cosmic? Welcome in, Zeeks. Happy to see you back, Will. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think I spotted a wild Suki. Rare sighting. Welcome back. Okay, this is making way too much noise. There we go. I did the button on the pocket against the microphone. I can hear the microphone ranging around in my pocket. So, undo the button. We're going on button, chat. It's still making noises. It was then he discovered that he left his mug in the other room. Let it all out. Not much happened today other than... well, traffic in my town is never fun. I did intend to go shopping much earlier in the day today, and the day just disappeared. I'm a sweat well. There we go. Yeah, everyone's here early tonight. Or on time. However you want to think about it. Well, to be honest, I'm not going to be... I'm throwing sort of a last-minute Hail Mary with this. I'm not going to be using actual chai tea for my dishes tonight. Chai or tea, or... I actually don't have any chai in the house right now. Instead, I'm going to be using chai spices. And that is for one simple reason by itself. Tea is intended to be steeped and not consumed. And so you can find, I'm certain you could find chai that's made for culinary use. I'm sure jumping on Amazon, you could find that easily. I couldn't find something along that from my markets. And so rather than breaking into tea bags with who knows what ingredients of what quality, because there is no real checking on that sort of a thing, I'm going with the spices that you would normally find in such a thing. The one that really made me answer that was, or come to that decision, was I was sitting there looking at a box of chai, and it didn't even have a nutrition label on it. It had no list of formal ingredients. It had no... Yeah, I'm sure that you can, Zeke, and I don't know if I still have it, but I did buy organic matcha in the past that was food grade, that was intended for in food. I think I got that from Amazon. I think I ordered that one. Not even Sweet Maria's? Or is that just a San Francisco thing? That's quite impressive looking tonight. Got some nice wave action going there. Sweet Maria's is the business or shop that all the home roasters are big fans of. They essentially bring in lots of green beans and sell green beans for home people to roast. They have all sorts of stuff in that, like they're like you're yeah. They got all sorts of stuff. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. Cheers to you. Good cup of coffee. Been doing pretty good with the coffee on stream lately. Maybe slightly less so on my coffees in the morning. Alright, we need some microwave time here. I think so. This isn't quite softened. Boo. So, half cup measure, half cup of white sugar, quarter cup packed brown sugar, So we're creaming our butter and sugars together, making sure they all get well mixed before we mix anything else in with them. If you're using a stand mixer, you can just let this run for a couple of minutes. You don't have to worry about over mixing it or anything. You can just turn it on, walk away, do some other project, and come back to it. I mean, don't ruin your machine letting it run forever, but don't worry about it. But I'm still seeing streaks of butter and stuff like that, so we're still mixing here until we're completely homogeneous. Alright. Now it's time for an egg. Baking powder. Baking soda. Welcome buns. Vanilla. Salt. We'll mix those in with this. Cup and a half of flour. Okay, we'll let that sit for a minute. Hand's bothering me today. Not sure why. Sugar. Alright, for our chai spices. Cinnamon. Allspice. Ginger, ground ginger. Cardamom. No one guessed Tapari? Good question. Hey, 197. This is considerably drier than I remember this dough typically being. Working on some chai spice snickerdoodles right now. I think I'm gonna live with it, but I'm heavily debating adding a bit more butter to that. Who cleaned that? That looks disgusting. Who thought that was acceptable? Sometimes the dishwasher's in this place. That's a little better. Oh hey, I forgot the white chocolate. Yeah, I'm adding more butter to this. Nuking some butter. Alright. Now let's go back to trying to scoop these. Just a little tamp down on the tray. I should have done this first before putting that in there. Out of curiosity, chat, we have any diehard Guittard or Ghirardelli, or what's everyone's chocolate of choice? Nestle, Hershey's. Although I don't ever see any Hershey like chocolate for baking at home. I see cocoa, but Mint, it's another major name. I usually see those in like chocolate bars. Or maybe you get the little baking, chocolates, the little like Hershey Kisses, but for bakers. So we do have Ghirardelli fans, okay. I don't know, Ghirardelli is never... I'm not going to say... It's never impressed me compared to Guittard. Especially in the price point. But that's just my take. I will say that Ghirardelli has a much more impressive operation in San Francisco. Like, Guittard's like, oh, we're really like in Oakland, and we're in Industrial Park, and we do tours, but... And then Ghirardelli's like right on the wharf. Giant store for people to come and visit. I think we might just have some leftover cookie dough because I'm not going to break out another pan just for what's left in that bowl. Alright, so there's our chai-spiced white chocolate snickerdoodles ready to go in the oven, even though the oven isn't even on yet because I'm sitting here sweating without it on. I broke out in a sweat before stream even started, and I was like, what is going on here? My dog used to chase people on a bike a lot. It got so bad I had to take his bike away. And people are like, dogs can't do that. And then you point to Daily Dose with the electric skateboard riding dog. Alright, let's start heating up the oven. Let's start getting going with dinner. A ghost that can sting you? What are you doing? Back over here. Son of Wiggles, we're over here. How am I cutting this? Make a hi emote. No one uses it. Hi, chat. Over on the stove. Start heating up the pan with some oil. Use these.
Cheer 100 Chefia 1 high 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 Chefia 1 high
Quick chop on those. That's got to be close to smoke. Grab ourselves a relatively clean hand towel, at least freshly sanitized. Zoom right. So we're going to cook these down until they're basically mush. That's sort of what a curry is here, folks. It's essentially a puree sauce. So we got some garlic and onion in there, and we're going to add some more ginger powder. I thought I had some fresh ginger at home. I don't. So we'll add ginger powder here, and I do have freeze-dried ginger that I'll also add to this dish. That's going to be a little bit, I'm going to add that with the tomatoes and all, if I remember. If I remember. Should be an asterisk on just about everything I say. I don't know how many times I've told Chet, I'm going to do this a bit later, and then just completely forget it. Don't. Wow.
Cheer 4592. I just really wanted the Swedish chef emote, and also might like chef's cooking.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. You kind soulsies. Thank you for supporting the stream. So I have to see. Let's see. How many lemons is that? I'm going to call that 10 lemons. And that didn't copyright. Actually, no, I should be calling that 20, shouldn't I? I should be adding another 10 on there. We're going to leave it at 10. I can't math. Our oven's up to temp. If I'm wrong, correct me, chat. Please. I don't mean to be wrong, but... So these are going to go in the oven now that the oven's up to temp. Or almost... Well, it's not up to temp. I thought it was up to temp. Now it's up to temp. So now the snickerdoodles are going in. Take a look at those in 10 minutes. onions are looking delicious. I have no fingernails. It's hard to open cans. Tomatoes. Pouring that lovely liquid off of my garbanzos. Not saving it for substitute eggs. And I am rinsing them off with some cold water because I'd rather them taste like my water than whatever water was in that can. Ooh, it had to be back there somewhere. Gonna add that freeze-dried ginger now. So I bought something different to try, and I'm gonna throw it into this curry tonight. And I bought it for the curry, but I also bought it because it was interesting. It was relatively... like, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't outrageous for macadamia nut milk. Like, macadamia nuts used to always be marketed as, oh, they cost a fortune because we have to get them from Hawaii, sort of a thing. Was quite surprised at the price of that. So we'll try that instead of... I don't do coconut chat. That for news for anyone that's new in here or hasn't heard that before. I don't do coconut. So coconut milk is out for curries and stuff like that. And I've been toying around and trying other alternative milks instead of adding dairy into curries. But we got some spices to add in there. Like some red curry powder. Some regular curry powder. Some garam masala. Some cinnamon. Cardamom. What am I forgetting? I already did the ginger. Oh, allspice. Cardamom. Cardamom is a spice often put in things like this, and winter in dessert spices and warming spices. It's in the neighborhood of cinnamon. Cardamom. Ground cardamom. And would be found in many chai mixes as far as spices. I'm going to add the chickpeas in there. Oh, questions are welcome. And we're going to try some of our macadamia milk in there. We're going to give those another 4 minutes. Chicken. And do a bit more of the macadamia milk over here. Throw the rest of this in the fridge. We'll give that a shot in coffee in the morning. So chat, what day should I do my Minecraft stream? What day of the week? It's probably best on an off-stream night. Salt. MSG. More of the same spices again here, so a bit more allspice, cardamom, same chai spices, so cardamom, cinnamon, and do a bit of black pepper over here with the chicken itself. That's our timer again for the oven. Couple of them making friends here. You got a couple of cookie butts. Bit of water. Chicken stock, if you have any in stock. I'm out of stock. I'm out of chicken stock. I get myself with that? Oh, there's tons of them. Maybe I should just call you Grand. It's... If you break down what curry is, it just means essentially a pureed sauce. Now, you know, obviously people feel like there is with barbecue. There's 101 ways that it should be done. But it's very basic, and it's very basic form is very basic. Words. Yeah, and then you have curries that are like all over the region. I'm just thinking just India. Someone says curry, I think India. But it's all like Indonesian, Thai, Japanese. They all got curries. And that is just burning through that water I put in there. So we're gonna have to add the chicken to that too. While the chicken will exchange some moisture with the dish, it's not gonna help it out that much. I'm going to try and carefully separate our cookie butts. As I'm sure many know, any form of butt separation can be a bit tricky. There, now we got individuals. Rice. Let's go penny board only can for a second here while I get some rice out. That's stove only, not board only. There we go. Many years, M1. If you look down in the About section in Twitch, you can find info on where I've been and what I've done. But lately, I've just been streaming almost 800 streams since 2020. We try to change things up here. Tonight's my ingredient challenge night, where every week we have a vote in Discord. Chat chooses, and chat can submit their own ideas, but chat votes on an ingredient that I have to turn into dinner and dessert. So tonight is chai. So we've got chai spiced snickerdoodles. We've got chai spiced curry. That can be all over the place. You know, we've had all sorts of weird ingredients in this challenge, from the disgusting, which I'm not really looking for. I'm looking for challenges in cooking, not challenges to my taste buds. But we've had the spicy stuff. We had crickets. We've had after 8 dinner mints. If anyone knows, it's like strong mint and chocolate mints that I had to turn into a dinner somehow. There's been just burgers from fast food joints and stuff like that too. All sorts of stuff. We had Papa John's pizza once. We've had KFC coleslaw. We've had but the rest of the week we do, people who hang out long enough accumulate sprinkles from hanging out in chat. It usually takes a couple of months to get there, but once you get up around 5,000 sprinkles, you can submit a theme for a week. And so that week I do foods from that theme loosely. The other 3 days of my 4 days a week streaming schedule, within the themes, I sort of do what I want. And so we've got chocolate or baked goods using chocolate for the next 3 streams. So we're gonna have probably a lot of junk food on the stream the next couple of nights. Yeah, how many Big Macs is the dude up to? The guy that eats, I think he eats 2 a day, but he used to eat upwards of 6 a day. Yeah. He just updated his record. He beat his beats it every day he goes to McDonald's, I guess. So we're just continuing to cook this down until it is well cooked. I think I am going to rinse my rice tonight, especially since I have a strainer already nice and this rice has been pretty good about not needing to be washed too much. Some are better or worse than others. I don't know what that is. I'm going to take that out though. Looks like just a really dried grain. We'll let you drain. Now, see, in New York, you have to be a little bit more upstate. You have to be more Poughkeepsie area where I went to culinary. We have Kennedy's Fried Chicken. I don't know if it's still there. It's been, a decade or so. So, heating the water up for our rice there. You continue cooking this. It's a chain now. Maybe it always was a chain. I don't know. But the spot in Poughkeepsie, it was sort of in a questionable area of Poughkeepsie too. But that's sort of on my list of things to do maybe in the next couple of years if I get up to it, to go back out to New York. Let's see what our snickerdoodles are like. Nice and soft. Even with cooking them longer than typical for a cookie. I mean, these went 15, 16 minutes. Very buttery. Though granted, I added a fair amount of extra butter into this. Good stuff. Paula. Just remind me, I haven't made my plans for the next week. I haven't made my plans for the chocolate baked goods. I said that last stream that I still haven't caught up in my calendar stuff, Chop. But Paula reminds me, like, there's a lot of chocolate baked goods out there to choose from. I would have to qualify best place by in what regard. The worst was actually probably my first job. It's either my first job or the tapas bar in West LA. Or sorry, not West LA, Beverly Boulevard. But I've talked about the one place before in LA that was right after college. I was supposed to be working somewhere else, and they stuck me in this restaurant with chef who wasn't constant. He just couldn't handle. When he got stressed, he couldn't handle the stress of what was going on in the kitchen, and he took it out on some of the other staff more than me, but he took it out on the staff. But the first job, like, I walked in there and, like, I think the first day I was there, the chef quit. Something like that. And he from my understanding, when he walked out the door, he told the ownership of the fitness club that if I wanted to work in 7-Eleven, I would have applied to one, implying that they just buy everything. But I worked there to get my 6 months experience to go to Culinary Institute, and worked. The kitchen was just disgusting. Yeah, it's definitely the first one. It's definitely the first one's the worst one. Like, I didn't necessarily realize it when I was there. But, yeah. That place was pretty nasty. They would be serving mashed potato. Like, they had they would serve mashed potatoes to kids as, like, a special side dish. You know, that parents would just want their kid to have some mashed potatoes. But it was actually on one, like, the fish dish that no one ordered in the place. And so they would make, I want to say it was a 400 pan of mashed potatoes once a week. Keep it in the walk-in, scoop it, and microwave it to order. Yeah, it's right up there. Well, a lot of the fast food joints are that way now too, but they at least have commissaries, you know, pre-making them nicely and then Alright, our water's to a boil for our rice, so we'll add our rice in there. Over on the stove. Over on the stove. Add in some salt. Ooh, that's what we can add in here too. Coriander. Freeze-dried coriander in with our rice. Spritz of oil. The lid to come up to a boil. We're gonna add some more water into our curry to loosen that back up a bit. Now we're going to add our chicken in, our marinated, quickly marinated, or at least lightly spiced chicken. We're going to cook that in our curry. But speaking of fast casual restaurants, I saw a news article that piqued my interest yesterday morning before. I don't know if I put it in the Discord or not. But apparently the same company, I didn't realize this, but apparently the same parent company owns IHOP and Applebee's. And internationally, they have several locations where they're combined into one location. And they're going to try that in the US this year. So somewhere in the US, we're going to have an Applebee's IHOP mashup. So you can go and get your pancakes in the morning and your ribs at night. Riblets. Look at them getting me to advertise for them. Even though I don't like any of their food and never eat at either of them. Oh yeah, fast food has gotten ridiculously... Well, I don't want to say ridiculously expensive because I still feel that food, especially here in the States, is unreasonably, insanely cheap. And it's a hard topic to explain fully, to justify my full thoughts on that and justify my saying that, knowing that there's people that can't afford to eat using our food right now. But the idea that we can raise a calf, like the idea that we can raise a calf to adulthood, milk it, transport that milk, package that milk, transport it again, and then sell it for a profit at $1, it's a little nuts. Even at $5, that's a little nuts. Like, and I talked just like the last stream of we may see a revolution here if we move off of ethanol or reduce the amount of ethanol we're producing. Yep, John. Welcome in, John. I don't know if I said hello to you today. Before my water glass here, my coffee's done. GMO is a whole nother toughy subject. Like, in general, I'm not for them, but in general, I'm not for them because the only ways that I've seen them used is to make more money. It's not to make better products. It's not to make a more flavorful food. It's to make it so that it sits on a shelf longer, or doesn't turn brown, or they can produce more in the same space. And a lot of it just gets pushed out. It doesn't get properly tested, in my opinion. But John, yeah. It's like I'm sort of repeating myself from I posted on Reddit at one point saying, like, we could have done anything we wanted with apples and GMOs. First one to market, let's make it so it doesn't turn brown so we can package it for McDonald's. We got another 4 minutes or so here until our rice is close to done. Add a bit more water into our curry and continue cooking that down. The chicken's nicely cooked at this point. We don't want to go too much further because we don't want to turn our chicken all dry. So actually, I think I'm going to turn the heat off on that and allow that to just hang out like that. Oh, hey, might be helpful for you to see what I meant. Just like that. Actually, can we stack? So our rice should be done, our timer. Ah, it broke. They broke it, chat. It didn't work. I swear I didn't bite into that one. It looks like I did, though. Alright, so we're gonna scoop up our curry now. And our rice. Rice is looking nice. Suki tattling on themselves. Our chicken chai chickpea curry. Yeah. That one didn't look good anyways. We'll give you a rinse off. I agree, Suki. See what I mean by saying that it didn't need a ton of soaking? Didn't need a ton of attention. Rice is always a little bit better if you soak it, or at least rinse it, but there we have our curry chat. I don't know why I threw the sesame on there. It doesn't really 100% fit flavor-wise. But I didn't think it was offensive, and it looks sort of nice. Does that work for you, chat? It's probably not traditional at all, either. Let's see what this tastes like. Now we got photos of it all. Wow. That's much more rounded than I expected it to be. I expected it to be like garam masala town. Me likey. That'll work lovely. That will work lovely. How long have captions been broke? Hi, captions. Huh. Wonder if captions are just broke on their end. Maybe it's trying to catch up? There we go. No idea what happened there. But I think I'm going to go and enjoy this now, folks. I think that brings our evening to a bit of a close here. Let me know in Discord when I should be doing my Minecraft stream you all voted for. What day of the week works best for all of you? Let me know. Daytime? Well, we're going to do 12 hours, so it's going to be half a day anyways. But let me know in the Discord. We've got baked goods using chocolate week coming up here, so we're obviously going to have a bunch of baked goods and chocolate the next couple of nights. And following that, that's going to be pierogies and Polish foods week. We do have a new ingredient challenge up in the Discord already. If everyone like to vote in on that. It's looking like yams are going to win that one, but who knows? Maybe green beans make a comeback? I don't know about that. But appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me tonight. Let's see if we got anyone streaming tonight. I think we're going to call it right there. Love you all for joining in with me. I hope you have an amazing night. Thank you for the gifties. Thank you, Zeeks, for the dono earlier. So many biddies. So many biddies. I hope you have an amazing evening, and I hope to see you back here on Friday. Good night.